Something Wicked This Way Comes, not quite, but almost. We're getting there. Broadway Music Lovers Club are here. Elisa Kaplan Center and Kate Barkley. Thanks for joining us. And Wicked is coming. I know you guys have been pretty geeked about this. I'm not even going to pretend you're not excited.
Yeah, we really are. It was great, yeah.
So talk to us about what you guys are going to do here in the community, and it's kind of a special deal.
Yeah. So we've already done the first 50 minutes, and I gave, as we call, Easter eggs
Of the original,
right?
The one that came out.
So the
Part
first one with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Right.
And so we watched 50 minutes of it. And before, I gave them little hints. How are you going to find? Look for these kind of things. And then because it's 2 hours and 40 minutes or something, so then I've divided it. So we're in September, October, November, and then we're going to the premiere. The secret premiere of Wicked for Good, which is the second part. And so that way, all our club members will have been prepped beforehand, and they can go see Wicked for Good, and they'll have all this underlying information.
Okay,
so
that sounds so
cool.
secret when you announce it on a TV show, but...
Well, actually, no, I have season tickets to Seekerstrom, and they sent me the offer.
Right.
So I called all my girlfriends, and let's see the next Wicked movie together.
That's really kind of a cool thing for that, and kind of an added bonus for you supporting the arts here in the area, right?
Totally about the arts.
Yeah.
We are every brochure that
crazy.
comes to the house, we call each other and say, do you want to go?
Now, are you guys, with the excitement about Wicked, some of the tours and cruises, are you getting a lot of new members? I know you guys only started this club. Has it been a year?
About
a year?
Yeah.
And you went from 2 of you to what numbers are we at now?
I think 100.
Yeah. We're still taking some registrations because, people come, they go, whatever. So, but, we had 134 members by our 3rd month.
Wow.
And, people are involved. So sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. But our committed Wicked people, they were there at that first 50-minute showing, and they'll be there at the next one and the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's almost, I'm not going to use the word cult because it's not that, but it's just like, there's just something special about some Broadway shows that people just go crazy for. And Wicked, I feel like, is one of those where it's like the excitement and the hype around it for the Broadway, and now the film is just over the top.
Yes.
Also, the singers, the vocals in the Broadway
and the choreography.
Show.
Oh my gosh, the choreography on that movie is amazing. We ended it right at the library scene, going to the Oz desk. So there was some wild choreography where they're dancing in circles on ceilings that move and stuff like that.
Also, from a Broadway show to a movie, like in a Broadway show, you have one choreographer, maybe 1 or 2 dance captains.
Right.
Those are like the assistants. In a movie like that with hundreds and hundreds of dancers, there's a few choreographers, there's dance captains, there's assistants, there's section leaders. It's really different.
So if people want to get involved in this and jump in, if they're not members, how can they do that?
Well, non-members, they can come and see whatever we're presenting for $10, and then after they do and fall in love with our club, they can then will credit what they just spent to their membership.
Okay.
So that's really great.
Yeah, and that's only $30 for the year, and $50 for a household.
And the next one's coming up October 2nd. Tell us where and when and all that fun stuff.
Well, October 2nd, I'm going to quiz everyone because being a teacher, I'm going to make sure they were listening. Like, for instance, in the opening of Wicked, do you know what the opening part, how it gives a nod to The Wizard of Oz?
The movie part?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. There's the Tin Man and those. They're tripping down the road.
They're tripping down the road.
It's on down the road.
But
coming back.
But there's something even more.
Oh, stop.
They're using the same font to open the Wicked movie that was used on The Wizard of Oz.
For the Wizard of Oz font for the original movie? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
We thought you'd like that.
There you go.
But but what's so nice is that if you drop in for $10, our yearly membership is only $30.
Yeah.
So you can come. There's, usually about 10 meetings a year. A couple months here and there we're dark. Maybe I'm traveling or it's a holiday or something. But speaking of holidays, it's not yet official on a flyer, but December 4th, we're actually going to be having a holiday party. We have an ugly sweater contest for the holidays, but we're actually going to invite, because we cross over with the old pros.
Right.
And I'm the musical director, as you know, of a chorus line, and Kate's one of our wonderful actors, dancers, and singers, but we've invited a chorus line to come and perform on December 4th at 1:30 p.m. in dining room number 1. So if somebody... Oh, well, 1 or 2. When you come in,
walk around so you can find it.
You're not going to miss us.
Listen for singers and dancers running around.
Notes.
But if you can't make a nighttime performance, which is hard for some people,
Now, is it the whole performance, or you
we're
guys
going to do the whole
It's a
show.
review.
the whole review, right? 'Cause your version of it, right?
So what it is a musical comedy review in an educational kind of way. So I picked and chose some of the songs, some of the monologues. We modified them, added, changed a little bit, and it's only a 55-minute show. And that's, palatable for people because we're all busy.
Yeah.
We're in a lot of
absolutely.
clubs.
Yeah.
Running and going, swimming.
So December's a dual thing. You get to be entertained, which you are usually all the time.
Of course.
But you get to see a show, and then you also get to show off your holiday sweater, and there will be prizes.
And there's a potluck.
Oh, and potluck.
We love potlucks because
Goodness.
people bring some really cool things.
That sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of things going on there. You guys can't run all this by yourself, right?
Kind of, yes.
Are you looking for help?
Well, yes. Thank you for asking. Well, we do have a treasurer. His name is Arnold Schwartz, and he runs the money end.
And then
We have a new person who just moved to the village, and she sought us out. And I just recruited her right into that table, and she signed in people. She was very sweet, so we're hoping maybe she'll be active. But we are looking for lovers of music and theater and the arts to just come, help us sign people in, maybe set up some cookies and water, be a part of our theatrical family.
yeah, I
You
mean,
guys have a lot of vision for this, and it takes a board, it takes the people to really kind of make it all happen, right? It can't just be two people just going 100 miles an hour the whole time.
Yeah.
well, our new person is amazing on the computer, so she was able to get everything in there, and we have everybody's emails, so that's great. So we're able to do a blast every month. Oh, I have to do the blast.
Oh, yeah. So,
Blast
yeah,
is
I mean,
coming.
every fledgling organization is...
Yeah, you find your footing
Yeah.
and see where you're going to go with everything.
Yeah, and people are really kind and helpful, and they come a little early sometimes to check in, and the process has been really nice. You would not have wanted to see us on the first and second meeting because we were like, because we had
It took us an hour to set up.
Yeah. So, but now we're good, and we do. We have tablecloths that match Kate's dress, and we're having a lot of
Lovely.
fun. Yeah.
So back to Wicked. How much time do you guys put in kind of studying the movie and rediscovering this stuff? Because you guys are doing, you're looking for Easter eggs. You're doing these things. You kind of evaluate. Are you learning things along the way? And what kind of time are you?
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of things. Like, for instance, I sort of knew which characters in Wicked turn into the characters in
From the Wizard of
Oz. But there are little cameos in there, and two of them you really know. They're the two who originated, Glenda and Elphaba. But one of them is the composer, and you got to look for that, and you got to find him. And I think that one's coming up at the very end of this presentation. But I am all over different things, finding other clues, because I have some clues, but the internet has all the clues.
This whole
And this is an
page is
educational
dedicated.
experience. Yeah. So they get they're really learning, and when a person goes to a movie, you don't really know what to look for necessarily, but this is going to help them look for things in other movies too.
Yeah, you can watch it at so many different levels. You can watch it passively just to enjoy it, or you can really be looking for all the clues and you really be working like a little detective in there.
And we also saw it in a huge theater initially. And there were like 5 different choices of theaters, one that's so immersive where you think the characters are on your lap. And
I got dizzy in that one.
Oh, well, we don't want that. All right. For not Dizzy, Kate, and Elisa, thank you guys for so much for joining us from Broadway Music Lovers Club. And Wicked folks, get out there to their meeting.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.